On Friday, the only two judges who dissented from all or some of the measures imposed by the court were Judge Julius Ssebutinde of Uganda, who voted against all the orders, and Judge Aaron Barak, who voted against 4 of the 6 orders. You wonder why Justice Sebutinde voted against all the 6, and you wonder why Judge Aaron Barak voted against 4 measures. Let us analyze these measures. What are these measures? In case it's your first time on our channel, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so that whenever we post anything, you get notified. Yes, this is Aral Media. Yes, support the channel just by subscribing and sharing to your loved ones and whatsoever. And let us not stop the conversation here. Please give your idea. What is your opinion on this case and the provisions, like the provisional measures put up by the International Court of Justice? What do you say about it? What do you say about the war in Israel? Yes, let us not stop the conversation. Put down in the comment section what are these provisions that the ICJ put across. Number 1, yes, we are going to look at the 6 measures. The first provision, which was voted by 15 out of the 17 judges. Actually, the ICJ has 15 judges, and has 15 judges, and South Africa brings 1 ad hoc judge, and Israel brings 1 ad hoc judge. That is, it makes 17 judges. So out of the 15 judges, only 2 dissented. That is the Israeli judge and Judge Justice Sebutinde. Number 1 measure says, the state of Israel shall, in accordance with obligation under the Convention and Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide in relation to Palestinians in Gaza, take all measures and within its power to prevent the commission of all acts within the scope of the article. Within the scope of Article 2 of this convention, in particular, the killing of members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm to the members of the group, deliberately inflicting on the group condition of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part, and imposing measures intended to prevent birth within the group. Then, let's look at the judges that voted in favor. That is the president of the court, that is Donagi, the vice president Jevogian, George Tomka, George Abraham, George Benuna, George Yusuf, George Zhu, George Handiri, George Robinson, George Salam, George Iwasawa, George Nolta, George Charlesworth, George Brandt, and Judge the ad hoc judge Museneka of South Africa. It's only Judge Sebutinde and Judge ad hoc Barak of Israel that voted against that provision. Provision number 2, which was also voted by 15 votes to 2, says, the state of Israel shall ensure with immediate effect that its military does not commit any acts described in point 1 above. You get it? So the president, the same judges that voted for provision number 1 are the same judges that voted in favor of provision number 2. Then provision number 3, it was voted in favor by 6 votes to 1. 16 votes to 1. It says, the state of Israel shall take all measures within its power to prevent and punish the direct and public incitement to commit genocide in relation to members of the Palestinian group in the Gaza Strip. Here, the ad hoc Judge Barak also voted in favor of it, and only Julia Sebutinde voted against it. A provision measure number 4, it was also voted by 16 votes to 1. It reads, the State of Israel shall take immediate and effective measures to enable the provision of urgent needed basic services and humanitarian assistance to address the adverse condition of life faced by Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. It is only Judge Sebutinde who voted against this provision. Provision number 5, or measure number 5, was voted in favor by 15 and against by 2. It reads, the State of Israel shall take effective measures to prevent the destruction and ensure the preservation of evidence related to allegations of acts within the scope of Article 2 and Article 3 of the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide against members of the Palestinian group in the Gaza Strip. It is the two judges, that is Judge Sebutinde and the ad hoc Judge Barak of Israel. Then, provision number 6, the last of provision, reads, the State of Israel shall submit a report to the court on all measures taken to give effect this order within 1 month as from the date of this order. Again, Judge Sebutinde of Uganda and Judge ad hoc Barak of Israel did not vote in favor of this provision. I'm wondering, a judge from my own land, Judge Julia Sebutinde, I hear she was born during the colonial era. Actually, she was born when Uganda was about to get its independence. That is around 1961. She's the first judge, she's the first female judge on the ICJ. The first female African judge on the ICJ, sorry. The first female African judge on the ICJ. But these are the messes she has done. And it is not only this. Actually, for me, I heard about Judge Sebutinde during the Liberia case, that is Charles Tyler's case. And I was actually happy that we've got a representative in on the world court, you see. But she's really dismay to our country. She hasn't presented Uganda to the fullest. Actually, most people have judged her of not reading well, analyzing well the case that South Africa presented to the court. And as Ugandans, we exclude ourselves from her standing, because we have always voted in favor of the Palestinian plight on the General Assembly. Yes. As a Ugandan, I also distance myself from that. But let us not stop the conversation from here. I call upon everyone, please come and comment. Put your comment down in the comment section. What do you say about the provisions? What do you say about Judge Julia Sebutinde and all the other judges? And what are those? What do you say about the war? Actually, the general perspective. What's your general perspective about the war in Israel? Thank you very much. I sign out.